Hello everyone, my name is Kenneth and I am the group leader for my team. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to thank Miss Aishin Husaini and to my fellow team members, every single one of them, for having great teamwork and effort put into the activity that we have done, great planning and all. First and foremost, carrying out this activity during the MCO period is challenging as we have to take precaution of our health and at the same time to obey the rules set by the Ministry of Health as we are exposed to the COVID-19 virus outside of our homes. Through these activities, I have learned to practice good sanitation of our health, changing masks every 4 hours so that the mask does not be contaminated with the COVID-19 virus. Constantly washing your hands to keep your hands free of the COVID-19 virus, and as well as keeping a 1 meter social distancing. I mean, these are the things that everyone should follow so that to prevent the COVID-19 from spreading. It's always a good effort to do something for the public as we are in need, for those who are in need of crisis. In this case, our effort of cleaning the beach and distributing food to the homeless and community help the community in many ways. And my team and I felt good that we were contributing our efforts to help those during this MCO period, especially those people. There are actually some people who are concerned of their own health and they'll just stay at home, whereas for us and maybe some other parties, they will be out helping out the others. Once again, I would like to thank my group members for the cooperation. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. And I would like to pass on this presentation to the rest of my group members.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenji from Kenneth's Group. On 9th of October, Saturday, we decided to carry out our community service, which are Tanjung Bunga beach cleaning and food and beverage distribution to the homeless around Komta area. I want to participate myself because, first of all, I feel like I can contribute myself to the society in this pandemic situation. Other than that, it is always better than just doing nothing and staying home, right? So during the beach cleaning, I could see lots of abandoned garbages over the beach, like cigarette butts, shattered glass, polyforms, plastic bottles, beer bottles. I felt blessed also at the moment because I find out the world is full of love, as I could see there were several groups doing the same activity as us when we were there at the beach. So most of them are college students like me, and some of them are students from primary school. It is a good sign as people are willing to contribute themselves to the society. If more and more people in Malaysia are willing to keep up with this kind of attitude, I feel like this will make the country prosperous. It was a pretty cool experience knowing that there are still a lot of people still caring and willing to contribute to society even during these pandemic circumstances. So after the beach cleaning service, we went for food and beverage distribution around Komta area after we packed the goods in the plastic bags. I feel like I'm satisfied with the living now. For example, I have enough food to consume when I get hungry. I feel like I have to spare some of my wealth to the people who really need it. So during the distribution, I could see the love we were spreading. The expressions from the people when receiving the goods just made me feel that I'm really doing the right job. They were smiling happily at the moment, and even though the goods weren't enough to spare everyone, I'm sure soon I'll come back and distribute again to them. So I will end the recording here. Have a great day.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Dominic Yeo and I'm from Kenneth's Group. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Miss again for giving us this awesome chance to carry out this community service. So we have done 2, which is beach cleaning and also giving out food to the poor at around town area. By doing these activities, it actually made me realize that we humans have been actually living a lot of our trademarks, that is trash. Trash actually destroys the ecosystem and harming the aquatic life. Trash that is also not properly disposed or even organized actually may harm Mother Nature and also the ecosystem itself. So we should always keep our beach clean, our environment clean, to have a healthy ecosystem and a healthy and a future generation for the youth. So throughout this pandemic, it also helped me realize that there are a lot of homeless around town area, you know. So we have decided to collect funds actually to provide food, drinks and masks to the poor. And by doing these good deeds, it actually helped me realize that by giving out, you feel good. And when we are giving to the poor, you know, they gives us the smile, you know. The words actually can't express how we feel, but there's a bit of a warm feeling inside of us, and you feel good when you give back to the community or even to give back to the poor, or by doing any good deeds. And I feel that it's something that the youth really doesn't do it a lot these days, and I actually recommend the youth to try this at least once in their lifetime or twice in their lifetime. And holistics is actually a very good subject for the youth to actually try and keep our environment safe. And that's it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jason. On 10th October, Saturday, we are going to do our community service, which is Tanjung Purna Beach cleaning and distribute food and drink. So first we will go to Tanjung Purna Beach to clean out garbage. When we arrived, I saw many garbage at there, especially plastic, and I feel very dirty. Then when we start to clean out the beach, we remember forgetting to bring gloves. After that, we distribute food and drink to homeless and calm down. When we arrive, there are too many homeless people, so our food, drink and masks was not enough to distribute to them. So in my opinion, we need to protect the beach from littering and teach friends and children not to throw the rubbish. And we also have a kind and loving heart to help others.
Hello everyone, my name is Chong Kia Eng. The project that my team doing is cleaning the beach and giving supplement to the hopeless. From this project, I learned that no matter how many times we clean the beach, it will still dirty. The most important that we need to educate people so that they don't have this kind of habit like throwing rubbish into the beach and making the environment dirty. And I also learned that during this pandemic situation, many homeless is having a hard time. So I suggest the people outside there that they have extra funding or money can help those people like homeless to overcome this situation. And from this project, I also learned that when you try to be kind to the other people, they will also be kind to you.
So for our voluntary activities, we actually did two things. For the first one, we went to clean the beach early in the morning, And when we went there, there was another group there also cleaning the beach. And it was something very nice to see because the beach is a community place, and I believe that it's up to the community to keep it clean. But we also helped to clean it a bit. We spent quite some time there, and then afterwards we went to Komta to do our second activity, which was to give food for the homeless people. Before we went to Komta, we actually packed the food at KDU, and then we went there. As soon as we actually went there was a huge queue waiting for us, and we didn't take a long time to distribute the food. Even though it was still a very sad sight to see, because all those people there, they are depending on somebody else to give them the food, and it's not, at this time it's a bit hard for everybody. So I just hope that they don't suffer much there, and people are actually helping them to go through this time. And I also hope that what we brought them was also helpful, even though it's just a little bit. As for the team, it was very comfortable to walk with them. The atmosphere was very, very nice, and the teamwork was very nice. Everything went very smoothly. The leadership also was very good because everything was managed very well. Even though at first I thought I would have a bit of awkwardness, I didn't, because everybody was very friendly, and that's probably why everything went very smoothly as it did.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave Ruben from UCLA. Okay, long story short, this event was a huge success. We were able to do it without any problems, and throughout this event, I would say that we were able to learn many things, such as keeping the environment cleaner, and events like what we did, such as cleaning the beach, would actually be a greater step for a greener earth. And basically, once when people start seeing us doing such things, they won't have the heart to litter on the beach after that. So that will be a great step to to a greener place all over Penang. And then one more thing is, when we were giving out food to the homeless people around Komta area, that gave us a sense of accomplishment, because we were able to help them, and we were able to bring down their expenses for one day. We were able to give them food, drinks, and also snacks such as buns and snacks like that. And also we were able to give those homeless people face masks, because as we all know, the COVID-19 is in a huge rise all around the world, and the face mask would help them protect themselves. And also, since these people are like basically homeless and they loiter around all around Penang without sanitizing themselves, they are a great threat to the virus. So basically, this face mask would help them a lot. And I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Ong Yu from UCLA. After completing this module and its related activity, it has taught me the importance of giving back to our community and also our responsibility as part of our community itself. However, sadly to say that due to unforeseen problem for having Thailand during the main event, I was actually unable to join my team for the activity myself during the big day. But I could only see how the activity was carried out, how it was concluded by watching various recorded videos. Well, from the videos I watched, I was actually quite surprised to see that there are actually so many people lined up for the food and mask distribution part. And by that, it actually let me realize that there are so many people that are in need of help. Well, for the beach cleaning part, I can't really say much since I was absent, sadly. But it is a relief to see that there are actually many others who conducted the same beach cleaning activity beside us. As a conclusion, I really felt sorry that I had failed to attend for the main activity event myself. However, I still managed to learn something from this subject. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Vishali. I'm a UCLA student. So first of all, I would like to thank Ms. Azreen for giving us this opportunity, and I also would like to thank my group leader Kenneth and also my group members who helped me throughout this project. So we carried out 2 activities that day. One is beach cleaning at Tanjung Bunga area, and the second one is food distribution to the homeless. So for the first activity, I felt little disappointed actually when we arrived there to see all the left behind garbages, rubbish, and all the glass bottles, fabrics, styrofoams, and so on. So these can harm the environment, the ocean, the marine lives, and also the people who are going to use the beach later on. So we managed to clean the garbages as much as we can, but I felt little surprised actually to see people came down from various institutions like polytechnics, schools, company to clean up the beach. It shows they are responsible towards the nature and environment. Overall, for the first activity, our team felt proud to contribute something to take care of our nature. So moving to the second activity of that day, food distribution to the homeless, which is my personal favorite activity of that day. So after our first activity done successfully, we came back to UOW and packed all the goods separately in plastic bags and went to Komta to distribute them. So after arrived at there, by the time we opened our car booth, a very long line formed and it was so overwhelming, and we even forgot to record the video due to overcrowd. It was so emotional that day for me and my members because we made someone's day happy, and I also felt lucky enough to eat every day, but for them they have to wait at the corridor all day long for someone to come and give away free foods, or else they will starve all day. So me and my group members actually plan to carry out this activity again someday in future. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sun. First, we will clean the beach together and pack those garbage and place it at the right place. So next, we will separate into teams to pack the foods for the homeless people. We have done a great job to provide a good habitat for those wildlife to prevent them get trapped or killed by those garbage, such as the plastic bags, plastic bottles, and so on, because these plastics can cause them into trouble, or the worst, they will get killed easily. So we distributing this food for the homeless people. This will help them to save their money. So while distributing this food for them, we face some problem is some of the rude people, they will just take it in politely, or even they will ask more. So to prevent this happen, we will need to be more patient to tell them each one can only take once. So through this, we feel that we have done a great job. So first, we did our best to protect the ocean. So next, while distributing this food for the homeless people, we can have a valuable experience to learn how to communicate with them. So basically, this is my part. Okay, thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Gloria, and overall of this project I felt it was a big opportunity for me to learn something new. As for the first project, beach cleaning, I learned what is a sea sponge. Yes, it's my first time looking at what sea sponge is, and other than that, overall the beach cleaning was a good success for us. Even though there's not much rubbish around, we still had fun as a team, working alongside with each other, that we managed to cover up the beach in those 2 or 3 hours that we've been there. And even though that during this COVID time, corona times, that most people don't come down and take care of the environment, I'm so glad that I get to do something, at least something for the environment, for nature. And for the second project, which was the food distribution, I was really moved that it's a big impact to some people. Most people would just say that save your food because African needs more food than us, African doesn't have water, African people has not enough this and that. But no one sees that in our own country actually there are more people that who are in needs. And during these pandemic times especially, we need masks, hand sanitizers and stuff like that. It teach me that our country or our place that we're staying, there actually are more people who are more needy than what we learn in daily basis. And I'm really grateful that I get to help all these kind of helps that I could give, or even though it was not much that we could prepare for them, I'm glad that some had that part from us. And other than that, the conflict throughout this event, of this second event, was we didn't carry out a proper hygiene, which was not wearing gloves, and the mask was not put in plastic for hygiene purpose. And all this project, hopefully it will be better if there will be another big event like this in the future. And overall of these two projects, I learned for myself that I improved my video editing skills and also my speech in videos, which most days, normal days, we were all doing presentation face to face, which is more awkward to look at phones recording yourself. But I had fun throughout this event as a new student here, and I'm so glad that I had good teammates and good leader that could bring this team together. Thank you.